up, ninjas? It's your boy Downtown Ninja AJ. Out here in my motherfucking beautiful fucking downtown. Y'all see that shit? I had to introduce Brandon. You had the beautiful fucking downtown. Got the goddamn intro.
Well, I just want y'all. I just want the credit for the one that had the idea for the beautiful.
Y'all see it?
He's the
chef. We down here. I'm down here with Be the Motherfucking Ninja, as always.
What up, y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? We out here in the fucking parking garage, freezing our ass
in the parking garage.
We coming with you motherfucking exclusive, like we always do. Sitting here with my fucking friend. I'll definitely call him
yes, sir.
Fucking Weaver of Rock Star Lyfe.
What's going on? Good
yes.
kicking it with you.
What's up, man? Let me tell you guys for a second. The first time I had these guys come interview me and stuff like that, man, I was showing them my music. They said yes, definitely we'll do the interview. I was a little hungover, so we're pretty much just doing this again. We're having a good night, man. We was down here at the Gringo Gang show. And it looks pretty fat in there. I've been to a million shows, so I pretty much didn't get to see much. So we're out here. So what's up, guys?
That's what's up. They're like, what? There's another interview? Yeah, y'all get to see that shit behind the scenes, special fucking shit. Whenever the fuck we decide to do that. There's fucking people whipping through. Hopefully the cameraman don't get fucking hit by a car. We're gonna try to make this shit go fucking smoothly as possible.
I want to say RIP to Downtown Ninja AJ's last bull. We fucking broke last time they interviewed me. So
let's definitely not.
We're gonna be.
That's a touchy subject.
Care on this one.
That's a touchy subject.
Anyway, man, we're gonna fucking jump right into this shit, man. First off, I want to know what fucking got you started in the fucking industry as far as like rap? Because you have a different kind of style. When you kind of mix that rock with that rap.
Always been a metalhead. Always.
So you started out. What got you into the rapping part of it?
All right. Well, first of all, when I was growing up and stuff, I was always with my dad and stuff. You know, he listened to like the oldies, man, like the really good ones, like Bob Seger, Foreigner, fucking Journey, Kansas, Aerosmith, Boston, you know, fucking Bon Jovi, Queen. All the list goes on and on. So many classics, man. It's fucking Steve Miller Band, Marshall Tucker Band, one of my fucking favorites, which I got to see down in Nashville once. Was really nice. When I was going to school and stuff, like I've always, like I was never the kid to have, like, you know, all kinds of Disney movies and shit in their fucking room and stuff like that, watching like Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, all kinds of shit like your typical kid would watch. I was always listening to my dad's music. And I pretty much, he got me a CD player one time with a little cassette tape. Well, CDs wasn't really too big then.
So
oh yeah, but no, it's always listening to this tape. It was when they first came out, like a little combination one with like the CD and the tape player.
Oh, okay.
Real
Fancy.
old, yeah.
Fancy.
And you know, I was like, you know, let me borrow a CD. He'd be like, okay, well, you can listen to this one. When you're done listening to this one, bring it back. I'll give you another one. Like, he was my own personal music library, and he introduced me to so much music. And like, when I was going to school, I was in the band for a little bit. One of my teachers, man, he taught me how to play the piano. I could play the flute, the trumpet, the trombone. One of my favorites, the electric guitar, and my most favorite of all now is the microphone. But skip some years forward, when I first started doing music, my friend Jimmy Smith, he was like, man, because I like poetry in school and everything like that. Just like I've always been like a very intelligent person. And he was like, why don't you just use that to make rap music? He was like, why don't you try coming over and getting on the track sometime? I was like, are you serious? Like, not that I never really hated rap, I always grew up on rock music. Like, I've always been a rocker. And nowadays I'm a metalhead, and like all of it is rock in general, man, it's rock and roll. So I was like, you know, like, you serious? Like, me rap? He was like, just try it. And so I started doing it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, at first I sucked. He was like, you're so intelligent, you got so much built up, so many stories you could reach out and tell. Like, my vocabulary is just off the chain. When I talk and stuff, it's not really too well, but like when I'm sitting down and writing music, man, it just flows out. And it's such an amazing feeling. And I still thank him to this day. Like, you know, I got really good over the years, man.
Awesome.
Really good. I've done shows.
I'm just listening to this shit.
All right.
I'm fucking spacing y'all.
You're getting on tracks and stuff, and like, so at what point do you go, hey man, I'm fucking digging this, and I'm gonna fucking start doing something with it?
It's one day my dad came to me. He was like, he heard me singing in my bedroom one time and playing my guitar. And he was like, you should get up off your ass and go fucking do something. It's like, I'll smoke a doobie, we'll talk about it. My dad loved to smoke. He passed away last year. Still eats me up to this day, but he was a big stoner, man. Always listening to music and stuff like that. Like, I always told him, like, I wish I was a kid hanging out with you and music, because he always listened to old records. He said Alice Cooper was one of his favorites. He took me to go see Alice Cooper live with him.
Hit the pause. Let's stop it right here.
The first
On? Okay, we don't even give a fuck. He dreams and shit. That's how the fuck we get down downtown.
what really hit me was the first concert I ever been to in my entire life was fucking Meatloaf. He took me to go see fucking Meatloaf. The stage performance just blew me away. I said, I want to do that. I want to fucking do it. Like, there's so many people like, and like, you know, everything is going viral. It's over the internet anymore. Like, it's hard to sell CDs and stuff because everybody just listens to it on YouTube and shit like that. Remember the old days, man? Like, when's the last time you ever heard a story about an old rock and roll band chucking a TV out of a fucking hotel window? Like, them were the days, man. Like, that's what got me. I was like, I want to do that. I want to get in front of people and tell them my life stories.
Nice. So what do you got going on now?
Right now, pretty much, everybody that I've been talking to recently is like, you know, you should get back into music. Plus, like I said, my father passed away. I always wanted to do it for him because I was like, you know, you took care of me my entire life. And he loved it. He was like, man, he's like, I see you up on stage and stuff, rocking crowds. He was like, I never thought my son could do stuff like that. I was like, one of these days, I promise, I'll get it really good and that you'll be taken care of. Like, one of these days, I'll make it really good, really big, you'll be taken care of. So that's what inspired me. And since he's gone and stuff, I kind of went through a really hard time there. But now it's like, I should still do it for him just to show, like, you know, he's always there. He's always right here. So he was my main inspiration to do everything. He showed me what music was. That's why I am now.
So are you working on stuff?
Yes, I am actually.
Yeah? Got some projects you can maybe tell us about? Give us a little secrets or something?
Yes, me and the homie Crow the Crook, we just hooked up at Big Skills' Halloween show. You know, he was there. AJ was there.
That footage is out. By the time you see this, check that footage out.
Basically going by word of mouth and a couple people posting here and there on Facebook. There's some pretty nice people there. It was pretty good. I performed a couple new things. Yeah, it was pretty good.
So you got some shit in the future with Crow then?
Yeah, Crow and Big Dutta, me and him got some shit coming out. We've been talking about some stuff for a while. We've always been really good friends, man. We go way back. We've rocked so much shows with him, man. We did the Fraser Boy show with Big Dutta. That was really good. That was really good.
Oh, yeah.
And the Brick Squad Monopoly show over at the Snafu Saloon way before they closed it. That was really good, too.
Shout out to the Snafu, man. That's the shit, man. I used to go there.
Yes.
Speaking of that, man, you got a favorite venue?
A favorite venue? The first place I ever did a show at was the Fifth Quarter. It was called something else before. I can't remember.
The only time I've been there is I went to the Big J Memorial show that was just there.
First time I ever did a show there was with Juice. That was really good. And then like the first like big show I ever had when I started fucking with Ushabu, because shout out to Silence, by the way. He's not doing Ushabu no more. It's Silence music. So that's a childhood friend of mine. So I grew up fucking with Ushabu with everybody. And like I said, the first big show I ever did at the Emerson was with him. Definitely shout out to them. And ever since then, like I always thought like, oh my God, I'm going out here in front of all these people. I thought I would have stage fright or something. It was like, it felt like heartwarming. It was comfortable. It was like, I can do this. I can do this. And ever since then, man, I've rocked so much shows with so many people. I've had the pleasure to meet Anybody Killer, did him, Big Hoodoo at the Emerson. Big Hoodoo's kind of new, but for me growing up, I've always been a juggalo. ICP was a big part of my fucking childhood. I've never got to open up for them, so if you motherfuckers ever get a chance to see this, I'm coming for you. I need to do a show with you. Something. But I've done shows with fucking 80K, fucking a couple with Boondocks, man. He's fucking awesome.
We coming for you too. So if you see this shit, best believe you've already got an interview in the works.
We had some Smell the Product during Bitten out there in Bloomington. That was really nice. That was a good show.
That was a dope show. And then the Blizzard hit. I told y'all that shit. If y'all don't know this shit,
test it. I mean, you can test it, but I'm telling you right now, me and this motherfucker right here smoke so much weed. Professional pot smoker. You will fucking come into my house sober and leave so fucking hungry. It's ridiculous.
So you gotta go to Taco Bell. Speaking of Taco Bell, let's get to the fun shit.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Don't skip straight to that.
Yes. This ain't over yet.
God damn it. You're gonna straight to the fucking Taco Bell question.
I wasn't going to Taco Bell. I'm trying to get fun with it, motherfucker. I'm trying to add some flavor.
I fucking
when you're falling off and you got the motherfuckers freaking out right now. They're like being an engine.
I have heard people say that I'm burnt out on Taco Bell. I said, blasphemy. That's fucking blasphemy.
See what happened?
I couldn't get burnt. I couldn't get
It was your fault.
You know what? It doesn't matter if you like Taco Bell, Weaver of Rock Star Lyfe, because there's only one question that matters. One fucking question, and you will answer it.
What's that?
Do you fuck with wrestling?
Yes, I do.
Oh, shut up.
Hold up, I gotta say, Devon, get the tables.
Exactly. See, exactly what I was thinking. Fucking then I'm just having glass shatter because it's a fucking train. It's like I'm about to go over here and we'll open up a can of whoop
I
ass on
heard
this train.
Goldberg's back in wrestling. That was one of my favorites. I came down here and seen WCW Monday Night Nitro at Market Square Arena, which neither of them exist anymore.
God damn it, I would love it if I had a picture of Nitro. Even as a kid.
I went to Raw one time at fucking Market Square Arena. Fuck, Market Square Arena. That was some good stories. I remember going to Market Square Arena after it closed. I was probably like 15, 16 years old and shit when it closed down. And we used to go there. We knew the fucking night security dude. But we used to go to Market Square Arena because it sat closed for fucking years before they blew it up. We used to go in there and just fucking party in that bitch. And fucking shoot BBs at the fucking scoreboard and shit. Like just crazy ass fucking shit. I wish I had footage of that shit. Like I wish that What Up Ninja footage is not gonna be unearthed. It's not gonna happen. Speaking of unearthing shit though, what was we discussing the other day? We got some old shit coming for you motherfuckers.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to convert some shit to some other shit.
We got a lot of fucking footage that we shot at the gathering that we just had years ago. And it's just been for personal consumption, man. But now that we got YouTube fucking popping off, man, we're gonna fucking throw that shit on the channel. It's some old school What Up Ninja before What Up Ninja shit.
Yeah, man.
So that shit's coming soon. Y'all stay tuned for that. So now, he didn't ask the question. So let's fucking branch off of that shit. You said Goldberg used to be one of your favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Who was your fucking all-time? Sting?
Sting was one of my favorites. I really did. I was really a big fan of Ric Flair. And
So you were
Ricky
WCW?
Steamboat, man.
He was definitely
So you were WCW in the war and shit?
So, man.
You were with WCW side during the fucking Monday Night War?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I've never been.
I watched them all. I watched it all,
I
man.
watched Raw first, and then I watched Nitro on the Encore at 11, and stayed up all night watching wrestling. That's how it was.
Monday nights with shit.
It'd be like 4.
I really did like ECW, though. ECW was the shit.
Yes.
Paul Heyman, man, he had that shit.
Paul Heyman.
I was a big fan of that when I was a kid, too.
Alright, so my side of that shit it's not really a flip side. I just always try to say that. Just because. It's fucking, do you fuck with video games?
Certain ones, yes.
Okay, and my son wanted me to make sure I asked this, just so he could make sure he had a question in this. But shout out to my son Austin, and he wanted to know,
What's up, buddy?
What's your favorite kind of video game of all time?
Actually, honestly, my favorite one right now is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls for PlayStation 3.
Is that of all time?
We still fuck with the PS3.
Is that your favorite
Actually,
game
of all time, I used to love the Donkey Kong for 64.
Hell yeah. I like the Donkey Kong Country shit on
Bomberman was the shit, and Mario 64 was the shit.
Favorite game? No, I've never been asked that. And I'd have to say my favorite game of all time would have to be probably Grand Theft Auto.
I still remember.
It doesn't matter what your favorite game is, Beat Ninja.
I still remember playing Duck Hunt in my dad's living room, man.
Hell yeah,
I remember playing Duck Hunt, the regular 60, the regular.
Do you remember the other part?
So Austin, you heard it went over well, Beat Ninja trying to fucking answer it and shit like we're getting interviewed.
No, speaking of Duck Hunt, you fuck. Listen, so
let's just break off in the video.
the fucking You remember the other part of Duck Hunt? It was like the flying saucers. You had to fucking shoot the saucers. They would go up in the sky and you had to fucking buck at them.
He made that shit up.
No, that's true.
That
That
shit
was
didn't
Mario.
make sense.
It was part of Duck Hunt.
He had the bootleg
You can
copy.
either play Duck Hunt or you can play the fucking saucer.
He had
It was
Duck Hunt.
They would like fucking shoot the saucer up and you had to
He
fucking
had the
blast it.
bootleg version.
I can't believe it.
Nah, I remember the little fucking shootout with the little Mexican motherfucking little shit would pop up. Pop up like an old school fucking shooting thing.
If you want to ask anybody about video games, it's my brother Jake right there holding the camera.
Fuck yeah, we got a special guest cameraman.
Special guest cameraman.
Crisis ain't in this
Killing
bitch.
it, fucking Skyrim, dude.
No, don't freak out. Crisis is not gone. We have not went through this
Crisis is out making his money.
We smoke out and play Diablo or fucking I listen to YouTube or something or watch these motherfuckers on YouTube while we're smoking some killer and he plays Skyrim the fucking night, which is awesome.
Have you done it yet? Let's give him a fucking insight question for one time we can live. Have you ever smoked with yourself? Have you done it?
With myself.
Have you done it? Since we've been doing this What Up Ninja shit?
Yeah.
Have you ever just like watched the blood with yourself? Like, hey.
Oh, like watch what I did.
Yeah, like we watched the fucking Snoop Dogg shit the other day. And we smoked with Snoop.
Yeah.
We smoked
I'll be
with
outside
Snoop.
and like a video will pop up, dude, and I'll watch it.
I do this shit all the time. Just like,
I'll sit in my car for an hour.
I think it's really awesome, man. Like I used to sit and I probably sit and drink a couple beers, man, or smoke out or something, man. Like watch my old shit from like back in the day, my shit on YouTube and stuff like
I'm always
that. Like,
critiquing myself.
fucking like I made that, but you know, it's awesome, especially what you guys are doing, man. Interviewed like so many people so far. It's
And
awesome.
I'm so happy to be in
and we're just getting started.
It's really a
we
good way.
didn't even hear
It's really a
deep
good
in
way to
this.
connect with people, man. So like,
And I've met
like,
so many cool people like yourself. I would have never met you if it wasn't for this shit.
Yeah, I've told you guys multiple times, man. You guys definitely got my 100 utmost respect, man. Definitely.
All right, so I asked my son's question. I got to make sure my daughter gets some love in there. My son, okay, Austin, question, good. It's in the fucking rotation. We'll make it happen. Abigail, my daughter, my 10-year-old daughter, she asked this question, would you
She
marry
fucking loves.
horror movies? Absolute horror freak, man. She's loved them since she was a little kid. There's not scary movies that scare her. She has a two-part question. What's your favorite scary movie of all time? And then what one would you definitely not watch because you watched it and it fucked you up and you were like, no, fuck this movie.
My dad used to scare me back in the day with Candyman. You know, you say his name in the mirror around there. How many times was it? Candyman. He used to scare the shit out of me. He's like, if you don't go to bed right now, I'll say it. Like he'll go stand in front of the mirror and be like, Candyman. I'll be like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. But I never really got into the Halloween movies. I do like the one with Rob Zombie. He made it so much better.
That's it, cut that shit.
Everybody's like the old ones are tight. No, there's more blood and gore in it.
You and Crisis are like the two people that agree with that circumstance.
As far as Friday the 13th goes, there's a new one coming out in 2017.
Yeah.
New Friday the 13th.
There's a new Halloween also coming out in 2017.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's doing that.
No, he's not.
He's not doing it?
No. Shout out to the fucking original OG fucking director. Fucking John Carpenter's doing that bitch.
He's gonna remake
He's
it.
fucking he's going off of his OG ones.
Oh,
we're
so it's
going
gonna
off
be in
of
the
fucking,
future.
We may go off of two.
Michael Myers.
Jamie Lee Curtis should have a cameo.
I'm saying something should
have a
happen.
cameo.
John Carpenter is working on that shit, so the master is working on his fucking shit. Rob Zombie, I'm not with you on that one. I don't agree. Rob Zombie, the first one was alright. The second one, what the fuck was she thinking, dude? Rob Zombie's wife?
Well, she's always been hot.
Shuri Moon.
Nah,
House of a Thousand Corpses, that shit, they're
shout out to
crazy.
people that know Danielle Harris is also in that movie. Shout out to Danielle Harris for you horror movie fans. Yes, I fucking love Scream Queens. Danielle Harris played Jamie Boyd in the remakes. She played Annie, and she was actually the little girl from Halloween 4 and 5. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Captain Spaulding was down here.
What?
I think it's done. I think it's done. You look at the timer reset.
No, it's shooting. It's over 20 minutes.
It does that.
Okay, motherfuckers, so we just had to make sure that shit was right.
Alright, so
It's
we're
right. That means we're over 20.
Novice cameraman.
We're going into the next thing. We're good.
So,
Just keep rolling.
is this the part?
This is the part. What part are you talking about?
Is this the?
I don't get it.
I think it is. This is the part, man.
No, fuck that. You started to ask Taco Bell. You were like, you're doing your marriage. Fuck that.
Alright.
Taco Bell gotta get some love. And the weed shit. Fuck that. You talking about blowing. Fucking you like smoking and shit. You have a favorite strain. And you should ask this already, motherfucker. That's why it's called.
If I could say the realest answer as possible, I just love marijuana.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'm with that. Except for no Reggie. Hashtag no Reggie.
Hashtag no Reggie ever.
And if somebody hands me some shit and be like, oh, this is whoop-de-whoop, that's new to me, that's what's up. I just love marijuana industry. I suggest everybody smoke.
So you're high as fuck, you got the munchies. Taco Bell.
Shout out to Callie.
Never
You better be a
Taco
fucking
Bell.
subscriber, Callie.
Could
So you go
never.
to Taco Bell, man. Now, it could be they got rid of it on the menu, it's still there, whatever, dude. If you're going to
Trying to get all in depth.
what the fuck is it that you're going to order? What's your favorite Taco Bell menu?
I love the fucking chicken quesadillas. And the double deals, the double deals are shit
The
too.
$2 deals? Is that what you're talking about? With the drink and the Doritos and the
Yeah, man.
good stuff.
Shout out to Taco
I
Bell.
love cheesy potato burritos.
Those are fire.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, the potatoes are a little different now. Like I had some the other day.
What's so awesome about Taco Bell is it's so good and it's so cheap. Like you could have a fucking smorgasbord, dude. Like a whole feast for like $10 at Taco Bell.
It's got a whole bag of
It's
shit.
just so cool, man. Like,
Just so full. Fucking, you can get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and throw one in the microwave and shit. 'Cause you got
especially the
6
chili
burritos.
cheese burritos.
Man, why you do that? Why you always do that shit, man?
I love it.
Alright, so this is the fucking time of the motherfucker. Just because now I want some fucking Taco Bell, and I'm gonna go get me some fucking Taco Bell, so we can go ahead and hit this one with you. Alright, we're out of this shit completely. This is the part where we step the fuck out. You can walk in, you can come in, it's all him from now on. Anything you want to say, spit fucking something. If you want to shout out anybody, talk about anybody you want to work with, anything you want to say, anything you say, dude. That's all.
I'll probably give you guys some exclusive chopping shit. Trying to combat on the bed, competitive bitch, get up with me now. I'm telling you, people that hate the way that we make it, and hit with their sisters, rapping, I'm making some face it. You better just go with it, submit it back, and I'm losing control with it. Really don't know how much more I can take. All of the shit before it's break. Better get down, cause I'm up in the building. Better be ready, cause I got a feeling like I'm a fly way up in the sky, but never come down, cause I'm getting high. But like it or not, I'll be up at the top of the game, and I'm about to do my thing. You better pop another fucking pill. I came to bring the pain, Weaver. And y'all can catch some of the best motherfucking interviews on What Up Ninja. Shout out to Be the Ninja and Naptown Ninja AJ. Definitely my people, man.
Where can they get at you at?
Weaver's Realm on YouTube. Or Toxins Portal. Shout out to them too. That's it.
Yeah, I know you already did it, but we still gotta say it.
This interview's on YouTube.
Hit it with the mic like this.
Oh, what up, Ninja? We out.
And
Rock
that's-
Star Lyfe.
And that's what's up, ninjas.
Whoop, whoop.